From going viral as one of the most chaotic rising streamers on the internet to becoming one of the most controversial figures on live streaming platforms. And then it all goes too far. On April 14th, 2026, live on camera, he suddenly began to fade. His energy dropped, chat erupted in panic, and the stream cut out without warning. Moments later, reports surfaced that he had been rushed to the hospital after a suspected overdose.
Controversial influencer Clavicular has been rushed to a hospital in Miami after having a suspected overdose.
My name is Export, and today we're going to break down the complete story of Clavicular, how he blew up, what went wrong, and how his obsession with attention may have destroyed everything. Clavicular didn't start as a normal streamer. Unlike creators who slowly build an audience through skill, personality, or consistency, Clavicular built his name through shock. Early on, his content revolved around extreme looks-maxing, a niche internet trend focused on improving physical appearance. But Clavicular took it way further than anyone else. Instead of basic grooming or fitness, he promoted dangerous practices like steroid use.
Dude, I've pretty much taken every single drug.
Bone smashing and self-inflicted pain, all in the name of becoming perfect. Clips began circulating of him hitting his own face with objects, using massage guns aggressively on his jaw, and even encouraging others to follow similar routines.
So you're gonna brace your head and you punch yourself in the face.
You're joking, right?
No, I swear to God. And then you're hitting real hard, and what this is doing is this is creating microfractures. And according to Wolff's Law, the bone is gonna grow back stronger.
What began as content quickly turned into influence as viewers started copying his dangerous routines without fully understanding the risks. In different streams, interviews, and podcasts, Clavicular talked openly about using drugs and other harmful substances. He didn't try to hide it, and often spoke about it like it was just part of his life and content.
My top drugs are meth, ketamine, Adderall, steroids, peptides. I do it all.
At a point, Clavicular's threads blew up. First claiming he'd been piss-mogged, then asking for surgery videos, sending fans into chaos. But one thing was undeniable. People were watching. In just a short surge, his followers doubled, from 300,000 to 600,000, adding 300,000 fans who couldn't look away from his rise. And that's exactly what Clavicular wanted. As his streams gained traction, his personality became more extreme, more unpredictable, and more controversial. On October 23rd, 2024, he posted a thread on Looksmaxing forum. That thread links to a post titled, "I got expelled from university." Back in 2024, he was reportedly expelled from university after allegedly hiding steroids and testosterone in his dorm.
I got expelled from college after 3 weeks for steroids.
This was the first major red flag, but instead of slowing down, Clavicular leaned into it. By 2025, Clavicular had fully entered the streaming scene. His content became louder, more aggressive, and far more unpredictable. He collaborated with controversial figures, appeared on podcasts. At one point, he was seen doing content with creators connected to figures like Andrew Tate, and in early March 2026, Clavicular streamed a session with influencer Neon and applied makeup on him live, transforming his look. This sent fans into chaos. Chat exploded on November 22nd, 2025. During a live stream, Clavicular injected his girlfriend with a substance reportedly related to fat dissolving or cosmetic enhancement on stream in front of thousands of viewers. This was the moment everything changed. The clip spread instantly across platforms like X and Reddit. People were horrified, not just because of the act itself, but because of how casual it seemed. There was no medical supervision, no safety precautions. The backlash was immediate. As a viewer said, "I feel bad for her. It's okay to be stupid at that age, just unfortunate she met this guy." While the other said Clav was diagnosed with autism BTW, but instead of apologizing, Clavicular doubled down. December 24th, 2025, just 1 month later, another viral moment, another controversy. During a live stream, Clavicular was involved in what became known as the Cybertruck incident. Footage showed a chaotic situation involving a pedestrian. And once again, the internet exploded. Clips were reposted everywhere. Commentary channels picked it up. Mainstream pages began covering it. Even outlets tied to TMZ amplified the story. And this time, the consequences were real. Within days, Clavicular was banned from streaming platform Kick. For the first time, someone commented, "Bros in a bulletproof car. You can't claim self-defense for a pedestrian with no weapon. Bro is gonna go prison for sure if this is dead." The other was, "Change his name to Vehicular." By late 2025, Clavicular wasn't just controversial, he was becoming infamous. His followers dipped by roughly 40,000, dropping from 620,000 to 580,000. On February 2nd, 2026, this incident pushed things into a new level. During a live stream at an Airbnb, a situation escalated between his girlfriend and TikTok personality Jenny Popach. What started as tension quickly turned into physical confrontation, and the entire thing was streamed. Viewers accused Clavicular of provoking the situation. Some claimed that this man can't go a day without drama. Holy shit. Others said, is this content or stupidity? On March 26th, 2026, Clavicular's livestream turned into a legal nightmare as Florida police arrested him for battery and conspiracy, stemming directly from the Airbnb fight he had encouraged on camera.
This is where a popular influencer and streamer is currently behind bars.
He goes by the name of Clavicular.
Shortly after, on February 7th, 2026, Clavicular ran into trouble with the police in Scottsdale, Arizona. A fake ID and possible drug possession led to a short arrest, showing that his online chaos was starting to catch up with him in real life. He wasn't arrested, he's jail maxing, and no one can ever hate this man more than he hates himself. On March 19th, 2026, a routine live stream at a club took a dramatic turn when a woman slapped Clavicular on camera. His reaction, calling for authorities and hinting at legal action, quickly went viral, sparking online debate about consent, provocation, and the blurred line between live stream entertainment and real-life conflict. Viewers were making fun of him with the comments like, "Free bone smashing." On the same day, Clavicular uploaded to his channel a clip of his interview with Channel 5 News, calling it the worst interview he ever had. In the segment, the conversation quickly turned awkward as questions diverged from his preferred topics.
I think I've done a pretty good interview.
From what, context? Because if it's from the context of what you guys reached out was your intention, then I would say that you've done a pretty shitty job.
Prompting him to abruptly end the session on camera.
I guess there's just no point to continue.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
On March 26th, 2026, a viral clip surfaced of Clavicular shooting at a dead alligator. The video sparked outrage online. Yo! People were mocking him with the comments like, "Dare I say he gator-mogged and bro got jealous of the alligator's jawline," and even caught the attention of wildlife authorities like Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. People weren't just criticizing him anymore. They were calling for real consequences. Investigations were launched, and Clavicular once again showed little to no remorse publicly. At this point, rumors were spread all over the internet that Clavicular has quit streaming, and viewers connected this with the clips of Clavicular surfaced, saying he was done.
I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done streaming. I'm done with this town. I'm done. Okay. I'm gonna freak out.
But shortly after, on March 28th, 2026, Clavicular posted "I'm back" on social media after his Florida arrest, announcing his return to streaming. By late March 2026, Clavicular was everywhere, but not for the right reasons. Instead of being known as a creator, he was now known as a problem. On April 2nd, 2026, in the midst of a marathon live stream, a dangerous moment unfolded when Clavicular was placed in a chokehold by fellow influencer Cuban Tarzan, causing him to briefly lose consciousness on camera. And once again, he was mocked publicly by comments like, "His brain got oxygen mogged." The stream also featured a guest appearance by UFC lightweight contender Arman Sarukian, who had earlier showcased his grappling skills on the same broadcast, demonstrating how quickly friendly sport-style demonstrations can turn risky in the unregulated environment of influencer streams. On April 8, 2026, Clavicular posted a video launching his new $200,000 nightclub. From being banned everywhere to building his own stage in Miami, Clavicular's club stream might be his boldest move yet, or his biggest mistake.